gosh, do you? Oh, yesterday I felt like energy was just being sucked out of me. The solar eclipse, yes, there's a lot of hubbub and a lot of falalala about it. However, being sensitive to energy, the energy has been really pulling us. The solar eclipse energy has been pulling at us, through us, and around us and everything for 7 days? And yesterday it was like this great big vacuum, this big suck of energy. And today is the eclipse. It is April 8th, 2024. Trying to figure out how to help me stay grounded without having to sleep through the day or pull the covers over my head and just hide. So these are the crystals that I pulled together, and I'm going to be showing them to you, with you, and explaining. So how can you also, I'm just getting a download from my guide, so please bear with me as we kind of jump around, or hopefully not jump around so much. This is about avoiding increased overwhelm. And tomorrow, which will be the 9th, the energies will start to dissipate, which means they'll get less. They'll be less intense. Now, that's a 7-day cycle. So this is Monday, and as soon as we come out of the solar eclipse energies, guess what? Then we've got the full moon. A week from today, I believe it is, without, bending over and looking over at my calendar and messing things up. Okay, so the first one I reached for, and I've got them all in a basket. Now, okay, I'm going to keep them on my desk for this next whole week. So red jasper. And a lot of these have to do with your root chakra because it's about grounding, right? And you can even use the chakras in the bottom of your feet to help you ground. Now, if y'all have any questions as we're going through this, please pop that in the comments or the chat, and I will answer them. I've got my glasses right here so that I'll be able to read them on this screen. So red jasper, grounding. And yes, root chakra is about prosperity, grounding, passion, and protection. So let's talk about just being okay during this time. Okay, red jasper, carnelian, petrified wood is the one I first thought of because it helps you ground, and it is a definite connection to and with Mother Earth. And as the energy continues to be kind of sucked out, and there's a stillness. There is a stillness that, what is that doing there? There's a stillness in, okay, one at a time, guys, please. There's a stillness in the air. It's like everything is just still. There might be a slight breeze. However, there's a quietness. And I'm in Tucson, Arizona, and I did a little bit of looking up, as to how much of the solar eclipse visual, being seen would be here or available to be seen. I'm not sure how to quite say that. And it's 70%. So we're going to see the effects. And as I was coming back from the gym, which is why I'm still dressed in my gym gear, the sun reflecting on the windshield of the cars in the parking lot look like it's actually getting close to sunset, late afternoon. So here's another one, red hematoid quartz, and there is a list down below of the crystals that I pulled together to share with you, and the ones I'm definitely going to keep on my desk. Now, blue denim stone, which is also known, or the other name of it is Dumortierite, maybe if I'm saying that right. So why blue? Because it's definitely not part of the root chakra. Blue is calming. Now, could you use another blue? Yes, you could use blue calcite. Lapis would be too strong because it's more about your throat, but you can use also chrysocolla. But this is the one that I reached for right away. And then I thought I was reaching for dendritic tree agate. And then when I really looked at this guy, it is tourmalinated quartz. So we've got black tourmaline, that's what all the black is. And then you have quartz. So black tourmaline absorbs negative energy, helps prevent overwhelm. And then the clear quartz, or the milky white quartz in this instance, is a protection stone. And it magnifies the energy of the other crystals or the stones so that they work even better for you. Okay? And then one to connect with the sun energy, just one. And this is yellow calcite. You could use also citrine, or yellow fluorite comes to mind. Any others would be, in my opinion, be a bit heavy. All right, so let's go through these just one more time. And you could also, just like full moon, balance, cleanse, and align not only yourself, but your crystals. Now, do you have to move all of your whole entire collection outside? No. If you leave the windows, the coverings on the windows open, the blinds or the curtains, the energy is going to flow through. And even if you don't, if you want to, block out as much of the energy as possible, the energy is still going to get in no matter what we do, because energy is everything and everything is energy. All right, so let's go through this part. Red jasper, red hematoid quartz, carnelian, petrified wood, blue denim stone, calming, tourmalinated quartz, and then yellow calcite to tap into some, not a lot, but some of the energy of the sun. And this is literally going to be right to the left of me in my little wicker basket here for the rest of this week, so that all I have to do is put my hand right on these crystals and go, okay. And yesterday, now this is kind of like an extra, this is like a bonus crystal. Red apophyllite. So the apophyllite, which it has, red apophyllite has all the properties of white apophyllite, higher frequencies, tapping to and through your crown chakra, the higher frequencies of the spiritual realms. And then the red for this purpose of the solar eclipse, and this guy was on my lap for the good part of yesterday, is the grounding part. So the red apophyllite would help you to bring, as above, so below, and as below, so above kind of a thing. You've got the two energies, the grounding, so that you don't feel totally overwhelmed, or at least less overwhelmed. And then the energy from up above, the sun, and it kind of helps to balance out. Now, you may need to drink extra water, eat healthier things. I was like, I couldn't satisfy my hunger yesterday. I was like, wow. So what else can you do? You can have these crystals next to you during the day, and maybe even put them by your bedside at night. That's a good idea. Thank you, guys. Realize that it's not you going bananas or feeling like, the world is going to fall apart. The energy is just so quiet. It's very still, because the energy is being drawn. How do I explain it? It's not scientific. It's more of how it feels to me. It feels different on a level of, even the birds are quiet. Now there are a couple outside in my garden area that are chirping and whatnot, but there's a stillness that the animals feel. And being sensitive to energy, you feel it too, more than likely. Remember, it's not you going bananas. You are not feeling, well, you are probably feeling or maybe feeling extra emotions and intensity, but it's not you being like, oh my God, not that kind of thing. It's real. Energy is so potent, and a solar eclipse is drawing energy out and sucking it up, creating a vacuum. So this is a really good time to get really clear, or more clear, on what it is you desire to bring into your life, into your energy. So if you already have goals set up, then read them. Not obsessively, just calm yourself. If you're feeling overwhelmed with energy, emotions, and just like the thoughts are just like, oh my goodness. And actually, I'm going to be taking something to help with the migraine that just starting to pop in. Pressure is, it's pushing and it's drawing out, it's stretching at the same time. I don't know what else to say about that, and it feels like my guides are finished. So there you have it. Please share this with someone that may be feeling overwhelmed, or a friend sent me a meme this morning of a woman taking in a hole in the ground and covering herself, trying to ground through the eclipse with Mercury retrograde energy. Just phenomenal, just incredible. So be aware of where you are, what you're doing, what you're feeling, honor it, and just be okay as the intensity is today, and tomorrow, the 9th of April, the energies start to lessen, and it's going to take 7 days. This is a 15-day cycle. 7 days prior, today's the biggie, and then 7 days more. And then prepare yourself for the full moon, which is next Monday, I believe. So we're actually going to have some interlacing energies from the solar eclipse as the full moon starts to draw us up into 3 days prior to its zenith. And then we have Mercury special time. So what are you going to do? Do what you can to ground, and just be kind to yourself while we're in this particular phase. Have an amazing day. Ground. Focus on what you want. Namaste, beautiful soul.